Things with Kylo had been going really great lately. I mean, better than I ever thought they could be. We were hanging out every day. It was just like when we first met. I mean, we couldn't have been separated. We were like Laverne and Shirley or something. Every day was like a new adventure with who I consider now to be the greatest friend I would ever have. The sad part is that I knew, like most good things in life, eventually this would have to come to an end. Days became weeks, weeks became months, and before I knew it, so much time had gone by that, I don't know, it was like it was forever. Anyway, there was a knock at the door one day when we were hanging out, just bullshitting, and I got a letter directly from Snoke. Now, I hadn't heard from Snoke in a long time, so this worried me, because every time you got a letter from Snoke, it was not good news. I went over to the table and told Kylo about this. I thought maybe he should look at it first, being, kind of the official guy. He hadn't kept communication with Snoke in a while, so I figured the letter was about him anyway, Snoke berating him for not keeping in contact and not going out anymore on missions. Kylo couldn't really understand the letter, so he gave it to me to read. Then I saw the horrifying news. We had both been ordered to come back to work. Kylo to go on missions again and put on his uniform, and me to become a flame trooper again. The letter also said that we were not allowed to keep contact with each other ever again, and that if we talked to each other after 24 hours, we would both be sentenced to death. Needless to say, this was about the worst information we could get. Kylo walked off very upset, and I understood. I'm not really sure what he was doing, but I gotta imagine it was pretty painful for him. Me, on the other hand, well, I guess I saw this coming. Of course I was gonna have to be a flame trooper again. There was no way that Snoke was gonna let me stay as a personal assistant and just kind of have a vacation with Kylo. But this felt cruel. I had wondered if Snoke sent me here on purpose, not to help Kylo Ren, as he originally said, but as a way to torture him. I think he knew that we would become friends. In fact, I think this whole thing was manipulated somehow. That I was supposed to make Kylo open up in ways that he never had before. And then Snoke was just going to tear me away and turn Kylo into his weapon. A brutal killing machine that has nothing left. He already had been abandoned by his parents, his uncle, and now Snoke was going to do this? Send away his only friend?
I didn't want to have to do this, but it's the only way to save Dave. My future doesn't matter. This is nothing that I'd put past Snoke. Classic manipulation and tactics to keep me in line. Give me a moment of bliss and take it away. It sucks that I have to leave now. And I know Snoke intends to use that to manipulate me to become powerful in the Force. Something that I question to this day now.
Dude, this blows. I mean, I really can't emphasize this enough how upsetting this is. I was really getting used to this, casual assistant thing. I mean, Kylo made me do no work. I mean, zip. I mean, occasionally I would bring him a coffee or something, but he was the best boss I ever had. Now I gotta go back working for Snoke and the asshole who runs the Flame Troopers. I gotta go work for Phasma? Jesus Christ, it's a dictatorship over there. This is easily the worst day of my life.
It's crippling inside me, what's going on. I sensed this coming, and I know I only have a couple hours left with Dave. I feel it's just best that we act as if this didn't happen to begin with and try to enjoy our last few hours together.
I think Kylo was feeling the same way I did, that we can't sit around all day just feeling sorry for ourselves. You know, sometimes it's best to appreciate what you get to have instead of thinking about what you lost. I'd rather have Kylo as a friend for the time that I had instead of not having him as a friend at all.
Dave, is this heaven?
No, it's Pennsylvania.
Oh, I thought it was heaven.
Kylo, I gotta ask, man. Is there a heaven? I mean, is it real? Or is it just something we make up?
Oh yeah, it's the place where all your dreams come true.
Well, maybe this is heaven.
Well, Dave, it's time for me to go. Goodbye.
Hey, Kylo, wait.
Yeah?
You want to have a catch?
I sure do, Dave.
Well, I'm back to where I started. A flame trooper, burning down villages with my raging fire. We were sent on a mission to a planet called Jakku. I guess we were looking for a map that could lead you to Luke Skywalker?
I didn't know where Dave was, but I didn't have time to think about that now. I have a mission. I never thought that I can feel anything again. But then, I found friendship, but that was taken away. And all I know now is vengeance and hatred. As far as I see it now, none shall get in my way. I'll kill my father, my mother, my Uncle Luke. I'll even kill Snoke if he stands before me. I am Kylo Ren.